Hi, welcome to the Board Game Nexus. I'm your host, Anthony.
And I'm Francis. And today we are playing Bot Factory.
All right, but before we jump in, join us for the primer.
In Bot Factory, players are competing factory workers whose company has implemented a new strategy to maximize toy production efficiency. The player's job is to complete projects by assembling bots and fill contracts with those bots to earn points. The assembly line is made up of 4 boards, each consisting of one type of action. Each board has a number of action spaces indicating how powerful the action may be. The final board, the finance board, consists of 2 action options that will impact endgame scoring. First, players can spend their speech tokens to increase bot values at a rate of 1 per speech token spent. The value to the right of the marker at the end of the game will be the number of points awarded for bots of that color. The second option at this location is to claim a contract. The contracts can hold speech tokens from 2 players and will award points based on the number of speech tokens already present. Players with tokens on contracts will also be awarded that row's corresponding point value if fulfilled. To place a speech token, players must pay speech tokens equal to the amount indicated in that row, and must have taken an action space that allows this many speech tokens to be spent. To make a bot, players need to construct it on the assembly board with parts acquired from the production board. Bots can only be claimed if the player has an open project requiring a bot of that color, which can be obtained on the project board. The game can be played at face value using each action space to take a singular action, but the game's complexity and scoring opportunities are enhanced by carefully taking advantage of additional actions indicated around the board by bonus icons. Several areas allow players to take or place parts by spending speech tokens during other actions, and executive actions are free actions, which allow players to find further opportunities for efficiency. The game ends when a player builds 5 bots, or when all bots of a single color have been built. The player with the most points wins. For a full 2-player playthrough, check out our YouTube channel at the Board Game Nexus. And if this looks interesting to you, be sure to add it to your list at theboardgamenexus.com. I'm Francis, and I'll see you at the playthrough.
All right, welcome back.
Welcome to our toy factory.
Our toy bot factory.
Yes.
Can you say toy bot? 10 times?
Toy bot.
Really fast. No. So, we are executives at a toy.
Well, actually, I think we're assembly line workers.
I think we run the departments. I think because we're choosing
right.
which departments.
We're vying for promotion. We know that much.
Right. And this game, like all Lacerda games, really has this Sandra or this. It's usually like it's what is the other one called? Latif. There's Professor Latif. There's always
in the weather machine.
Right. So there's
in
this one.
Watching
There's Sandra. So this is basically us using the Kanban method to do production for instead of cars, we're doing robots, right?
Right.
And the boss, Sandra, is running around our factory while we're trying to do things, right? So in this game, as you kind of already gotten the gist of things from the primer, so we're going to jump right in and play. For 2-player setup, we're only going to have 3 of each color bot.
Yep.
If any of those bot colors runs out during the game, or as soon as one of us builds 5 bots, game's over at the end of the round, end of the maintenance round. So the only thing we need to do for setup at this stage is for each of us to pick 1 tile from the top.
Yes, so, 1 part tile. So I will just take this green head.
You're probably going to want to match the random
project tile
that we got from the beginning of the game. So those were given out randomly, so 1 each. I have 2 conversation tokens. You have 1 because I am the second player.
Yep.
And we are ready for you to take the first turn.
All right. All right.
So we start out by, in player order, player 1, placing our workers. Now, the main rule with the 2-player game is that we cannot place a worker, or our worker, in the same zone as Sandra. That's it. So we can't go here.
Yeah.
And there's 4, as you know.
That's fine, because who's going to that board first anyway?
Probably not. Maybe that's why she starts there.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to go to our to this board here. I'm going to go to the 1 to 6. So each of these boards again has 3 action spaces, I guess you could say, increasing in value. And some of them have, for the furthest right spots, additional requirements, like maybe paying speech tokens or something. But I'm just going to go here to this, hopefully get 6 credits to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
On the production board.
I could go there as well, or I could go elsewhere. I think I'm going to go elsewhere, and I'll go here.
Okay, cool.
So we resolve from left to right, so
Yep.
you get to do your 6 actions on the wheel.
Yeah, which is why it's interesting, because if you if you were to have gone here, for example, or here, you would actually go first and could manipulate this ahead of me. So,
But not as many times.
But you didn't do it. So. So I have 6 credits to spend. So we have this like little tracker on the side here. We can put that up to 6 so I can keep track and not cheat. One quarter rotation of this is going to be 1 credit. So I'm going to go 1. I'm going to go 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 3 more.
And I'm going to go 1, 2.
Now these automatically fill with
3,
whatever you
with
want.
whatever I want.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm going to take these. Now, bear in mind, you cannot have more than 5 parts or 5 projects at a given time. I will fill those top 2 with, let's go with like a red body and a blue head.
Okay. And that's your turn. So at the end of your turn, you just lay your worker down.
Yep.
And you're done. So now I went on this space where I get to take 2 projects. So I already have a red robot project. I will probably take, there's blue and yellow. So now if I take this blue one, I will gain
Speech token.
a speech token. And if I take this blue one, I get to spend a speech token to place a part, which I don't want to do because I only have 1 part. So I will take a, let's go with the yellow robot.
Okie doke.
So those are my 3 projects. So my turn's over. Sandra goes. Now Sandra is going to do this thing, but on her first turn, she's not going to do anything because she's getting her clipboard ready
Yes.
in the first round. So that is over. Now we go to the maintenance, right? So you go
Right.
place workers, take actions, and then maintenance.
Right.
And maintenance is literally just 2 steps. It is
Clearing off our bots.
clear the bots, but there are none.
Yes.
And then wiping the bottom row of these projects.
Yep.
Sliding everything down, and
Exactly.
then adding new ones.
Correct. Yeah, and each of these boards also have executive actions that you can take too, but if we need those, then we'll go over what those
But there's
are.
a cost to them.
Yeah.
So go ahead. So now in
Yep, so
turn
now we're
order,
gonna
we go ahead and place our workers
I'm
again.
going to place. I'm going to go here and place my worker there.
All right. I will go here because I need to get some parts. And she will automatically go here.
Oh, no.
So now it's going to cost you
Oh.
1
I can't do this.
conversation piece.
Son of a gun.
Yeah,
I
you
should have
did
known
not look
that.
ahead.
I should have seen that coming. Oh, can I go somewhere else?
I will let you take
Will you
the
let me
first
go?
spot.
You'll let me take the first spot. I don't want to take the first spot.
Well, you see what I'm
Well,
saying?
this stinks.
Yep.
That sets me back a lot.
Or I could let you swap with her, and that's as far as I'll go.
You won't let me pick a different board?
Or you
I would just go here.
All right, then go here. That's fine.
Okay. All kinds of illegal stuff.
I know,
going
just
on.
letting her do whatever she wants.
Well, and the reason why I'm doing this, just so that everybody understands, is that when Sandra's at your board, you actually have to spend an additional speech token, which I don't have. I only have 1. And
that
the
move-
location that I went to required me to actually spend a speech token to place 3 tiles. So I needed that speech token to do that.
So she would have actually not been able to do anything this turn.
Yeah.
Had we left her where she was.
Right, exactly, which is
So
silly.
what Sandra's going to do is wipe these 2 pieces
Yes.
from the. It's like an
Executive
offer.
action. Yeah, so
It's
like
not even executive action.
well,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is where your
she would
executive
take it.
action is. So if you're taking this location,
Yep.
you can actually swap out your pieces for the pieces that are here by
Correct.
spending a speech token.
So now this is what the only reason this pink token is to keep track of which ones go there.
Yep. Okay, cool.
They're like spare parts is what it's called. They're
Yeah.
like just leftovers that you could take as an executive action in that location. All right, so I'm here. I'm going to get my 6 actions like you did. I might as well do 1 and take that. 2 to turn it. 3 to take this. 4 to turn it.
Oops. Uh-oh.
And then 5, 6. Boom, boom.
Okay.
So now I'm full up on parts here.
Okay.
Now I'm going to bring in some more pieces. I'll bring in these feet. And I'll bring in this head. Okay. So I'm done. Your turn.
All right. I'll take that blue one that gets me a speech token.
Here?
Yep.
Okay. So you get 1 speech token.
And I will also take maybe, what do we got over there? Yellow, 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 bunch of greens. We're gonna be fighting for yellow if I take that too. Maybe I'll take the I'll take a yellow one. I'll take that.
That one?
No, because I don't want to spend that.
That's the only yellow one out there.
Yeah, I'll take a red. It's like all greens.
Okay.
I already have a green.
So we are into maintenance again. We don't have any bots to remove from the board yet, but we probably will very soon.
Mm-hmm.
And now she is going to start. So she's going to move here initially.
Yep.
And I am going to move here.
Mm-hmm.
And you?
You son of a gun. All right, I'm actually going to go over there.
Here?
And
Which
I
one?
will take... how many credits do I need to do what I need to do?
Well,
Just
you
two.
can do up to 2.
I could do both. I'll do 2.
You can do anything you want. This just tells you how many conversation tokens you're allowed to spend. You only have 2.
And I only have 2.
So-
I'm just going to go to the 1, 2.
So 1, 2 is fine. All right, so I'm going to start us off. I'm going to start assembling a robot. So you basically, one part at a time, and I'm allowed to place up to 3, but it's going to cost me one of my conversation tokens.
Right.
One part at a time, I'm going to start placing them on their respective conveyor belt. So every time you place a tile, you look and see how many parts of that robot are now complete. Since there's only 1, I gain 2 conversation tokens. I'm going to place the second part. 2, I get 2 more tokens.
Mm-hmm.
And then my third part is going to complete the robot. Once you complete the robot, you take 1.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have a red robot. As long as I have a red robot project, I can take him.
There you go.
So he's complete.
Yep.
Now I covered up 2 of these spots. Now, after you've completed placing your parts, you can spend these conversation tokens. I have 2, so I can spend both of them to take the top tile from the part supply. So I'm going to take from any stack. It doesn't matter. I'll take 1, and I'll take 2. And that is my turn. Sandra's going to go. In this location, she just fills the wheel starting from this and goes around clockwise. And again, it goes by where her little token is. So she's going to do that. This is going to slide. She's going to do that. Slides to red. She's going to take red. And it's going to slide to yellow.
All right.
And to you. So you can spend 2 of these.
So I have 2 speech token credits that I can use.
Yep.
And you can do 2 things in this location again. I'm going to do, at the top location, I am going to spend 1 speech token to bump up green 1 space. And this just increases the value of green bots. That allows me to get a project token, and I'll take that bottom green project token, which gets me a speech token.
Correct.
One of my speech tokens, actually, not yours.
Oh, sorry. So you get the one you spent back.
Yeah, exactly.
And then?
And then I am debating if I want to spend another one. I think I will. So I will spend another one, and I'll just put it back in my slot.
You have to put it on the board, so I'll take that.
What?
Thank you.
I don't have to
Which
put it
one
on
do
the
you?
board.
Which one you?
I'm bumping green up again.
Oh, you are. Oh, I thought you said you were going to go down here.
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to do that yet.
So yes, you could bump that up again.
Yeah, and then that allows me to place
a part.
A part, right?
Correct.
So I will place a part here, and I'll just put like some green legs down there.
Right, and you get 2 conversation pieces for that.
Yep, exactly. See what I did there?
I see what you did.
Nice combos.
Now the thing is, when you do get those combos and you are putting a part down in the location, you get all the bonuses and benefits. You do not get to do the executive action.
Exactly.
That's the one thing. You can do the executive action in the location you're in, but
which this one doesn't have.
Doesn't have any, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's it. That's the end of the round.
Yep.
Now we remove robots. So this guy is coming
Goes
off.
away.
So these get discarded. Everything else stays. This one gets trashed. These two come down. We have some more coming out.
Yep.
All right. So now,
Sandra.
water. I start.
Move. Okay. Yeah, where are you gonna go?
Where am I gonna go? I'm gonna go here, actually,
Good choice.
on the 1 to 4, and then Sandra is gonna come on over here.
Yep, and I'm gonna go over here and build robots.
You want to go on the big one? 1 to 3?
No, actually, because I don't need to, and I'd rather not spend a conversation token. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna go to the 1, 2.
Okay, so have at it.
Okay, so I'm gonna. If you could put that up there for me,
The head.
and the body.
So take 2
2 for the
conversations,
first,
and then you get the bot for the second.
and the second I get the bot. Right. Okay, so bot is there.
You also covered up one of these.
I covered one of those, yeah.
So you could
So I
take
can take the top of any of those, right? Okay. I will spend this and I'll take those green legs.
All right.
Thanks.
So you're done. Lay you down. She now is going to... She just trashes the bottom 2
Right.
tiles. That's it. That's her contribution. All right. My go. So I've got up to 4 to spend, which is really good.
Oh, and I'm sorry. When you built your red guy,
Oh yeah,
you need
that
to
was
move
supposed
that
to pump down,
and you need to
as
move
well
that
as your
one
green.
down
Yeah,
too.
when you build a robot, their value comes down 1.
Yes.
So, but I'm going to fix that right now anyway. So I'm going to spend 2 of these to bump red up 1, 2. That's going to earn me
projectile.
projectile. I might as well take another red. Now I can spend 2 more and keep going, which would be nice. Which would be real nice. Or do I want to claim something?
I don't know.
I'm going to spend 1, push red up 1 more time, and place these blue legs down here.
Okay.
And that's going to earn me 2 of these. I'm going to spend the thing, the bonus, to take apart. I'm going to take the yellow torso, and I'm going to spend my 4th one to push up again.
Which one?
Or do I want to do that? Nah, I'm going to spend the 4th one and just claim. I'm going to take the blue one. Okay, so
All right, so
that's
take
it,
that
right?
green bot out of there.
Okay, so
Green
take
bot.
this green bot out of there. I was going to take your green bot off your project.
No, don't take my green bot from my project.
Okay, so that's done. There's nothing to strip from here because Sandra already took care of that. Bring down some more projects. Okay. You first.
Me first. I'm gonna go down there, and I'll go to the 3 spot.
Sandra is going to come on over here and join you, as a matter of fact.
Why is she always following me?
I don't know. But you guys can have all the fun you want. I'm going to go here.
Well, why is she following me?
I don't know. You keep
Now,
going.
maybe I want to go there. I wasn't watching her.
Well, you got to pay attention to this girl. She's like all
She's
up on your business.
All up on my business.
You want to take parts?
Yeah, I want to go
instead?
parts instead.
1 to
Move me
6?
back to parts.
The big one? Might as well.
I guess I'm
You don't have to spend them all.
so
it's like,
yeah.
it's really no harm in it. All right, so I have to spend a conversation token. I can place up to 3 of my tokens. All right, so for my first placement, I will put out, doesn't really matter which one I put out. So I'll put out the head, and I'm going to get 2 conversation tokens for that because there are now 2 parts.
Are you going to pay the token and place a pick out a part?
You do that after you're done placing all the parts.
Okay.
And I count up how many I wanted to do. I'm going to place this, and I'm going to get the blue robot, put him on his project. I get to place 1 more. We'll do yellow head. or yellow body.
Yellow body.
Let's go yellow body. All right, so place that. It's 1 part, so I get 2 conversation pieces. Now I covered up 2
Yes.
of those
Special
speaking tokens. So I'm going to spend 2 of these. And I will
grab 2 parts.
Grab 2 parts. I'll take this part, and I'll take this part. Boom, and boom. Now I could do the executive action, so we never even talked about that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it because I have those parts, but you can trade.
I did talk about it.
Your pieces,
one
basically.
Of your pieces
one of your
for one
pieces
of
for
those,
one
yeah.
of those pieces. You just do a swap. And
Yeah.
it costs a conversation piece, and to me, it's not worth it.
Yes.
But that's it. That's my turn.
All right, cool. So let's see. I will take 1 body. Mr. Body.
So that's 1.
1. 2.
2.
3. 3. We're on 3. I think if I want that, I guess I should take this red. 3.
Now, when you take that part, because of that, you could pay
To place a
one.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I will do that. I will do that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'll pay this guy to place this body here, which lets me spend another one to take another part. And I'm going to take that head.
Green head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still on 3?
I think you were 4.
No, that was 3. Because I just spun it, right?
Right, but you took 3
Oh,
parts.
and then I took 1.
And you took 1, so that's you did 4.
I'm on 2. Yeah. Yeah, I did 4, so I'm on 2.
Yeah, you have 2 left.
And then we'll go 1, 2.
All right, so you're going to have to discard 1 at the end of this round. Pick which ones you'd like to fall in.
I don't even know. I guess the red body. And we'll do like the blue legs.
Okay. So that is it for you, and then Sandra's going to go. And now she takes... what are you doing?
No, well, I was looking at the executive action. But there's not a tile that I want to take.
You would trade 2.
You could trade 2
for
parts
one
for
of
one
these.
of those parts,
Yeah,
but there's
off the
nothing I need.
stack.
Yeah.
Sandra, on this action, is going to take the lowest valued one and then move it up.
Yep.
If there's more than 1 tied, and not all of them, then she will move them both up. So she's
Yeah.
actually going to push those both
That's
up.
great.
You didn't build a robot, or you did? I built the blue, and I forgot to put that down. So that's down
Yeah,
now. You
I did
build-
not build a robot, no.
Okay, so that's the end of this round. We're going to maintenance. Blue goes away. That's that. These 2 get cut.
Yep.
We'll bring these down. Bring these out.
Okay.
And we are on to
Ready
the
to
next
start?
round.
All right, and I actually have to get rid of one
You
of my
have to
tiles
remove,
too,
so which one?
I'll get rid of that guy.
Okay, so I get to pick where I want to go first. Oof. Oofa, so I can't go here. That's for sure.
Why not?
Because she's there, and I cannot go to a location
but
where she's at.
Oh, son of a gun.
So neither can you.
Even though she's laying down.
Doesn't matter. She's there. Can't go to where she's at. It's the only time you get to do it.
I know.
So a lot of strategy comes into when you when you're.
I know.
Yeah.
That's Sandra. She's always screwing everything up.
She is. She's bad. I'm gonna go here.
All right. So I guess I'm building some robots this time.
All right. So you're there. She's gonna join you right there.
Right. So am I gonna have enough to do this? Is my question. I guess I just need 2.
You just need 2.
I just need
But
2.
she's
Okay.
gonna go first, so she's gonna wipe these first. Place them with these 2. and then she's done.
Okay, so I have to pay one.
One for
because
her.
She's here.
So you got to talk your way
and
out
I got to
of it
pay one for that thing.
for the move, and then you get to start. You get to place up to 3.
Yeah, so I'll place my 2 greens.
Place one at a time.
Yep. So place place the head up there, would you please?
All right. So the head goes up. You get 2 conversation tokens.
Yep.
And then the feet go up.
The feet.
And you build a green robot.
Yep. Onto my project.
And green value goes down.
Yes, and I have one more I can do.
One more placement.
And I will place some blue legs.
Okay.
I think.
So blue legs goes in. You get 2 more conversation tokens, and you can spend one.
And I'm gonna spend one
to grab one.
To grab some red legs.
All right.
Thank you.
And there you go. All right. So I get to choose 2 of these things. So I will take a green one here, which will gain me one of those. And I'll take a blue one here, which will allow me to spend one to build a part.
Mm-hmm.
I will. I will place these legs, the yellow legs, and it will get me 2 of these guys. And that's it.
Okay.
Now, however, I could do an executive and trade 2 of these for one of these parts.
Yes. Yeah, and so these parts on the bottom part of this board are universal parts. So they are like wilds.
So I've just traded for a torso.
Nice.
That is wild. I can build any colored robot with that.
Okay.
So that's the end of my turn. Now we will go like this.
Like this. Oh, and sync. Oh, did you already sync that one more? You did. Okay.
I'm so sorry. What?
The green value, you did.
I already dropped it.
Yeah.
Okay, so bring in some more projects. And we are good. So now she's going to move here. And now you get to choose.
Now I can go down here. I'll go with the 4.
All right. And then that will let me go. That will go here. I will place up to 3. I'm going to do up to 3.
Okay.
Why not?
All right. Go right ahead.
So I might as well jump right in. So I'm going to finish off this yellow guy. So it's going to cost me 1, so I'll pay that now. Finish off the yellow robot. Take him. It's going to drop yellow down 1. I will place a... I'll place this on the green. It's going to give me 2 conversation pieces.
Okay.
And I will place this on the red. And that will give me 2 more conversation pieces. And I'm going to spend 2 to pull 2 parts.
Okay.
So I will take a red torso.
Okay.
And I will take a green leg. All right. That's it. So I'm done. She is going to fill this thing with a green head and a set of red legs.
All right. Very good.
All right.
All right, and me. My turn.
And you.
And me. All right, so I can spend up to 4.
Oh.
What?
Wait a minute.
What?
I didn't take
What didn't you do?
the... Oh, never mind. Go ahead. Your
What
turn.
did you
No.
not do?
I'm sorry. I was like, oh, I didn't remove the yellow, but I just built that, so that'll come off at the end of the round.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, so I can do 4 credits worth.
You can
of
spend
actions.
4
Yeah,
conversations.
so I'm gonna do.
So you only have 3 though.
I see. I know. I see that. For now.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. For now. All right. So let's see how I want to do
Did I
this
drop
here.
yellow when I built
Built
yellow?
it?
I don't think
so.
I did.
No, because they were tied with blue. So I kind of want to pump up green.
Okay.
I'm thinking about. I'm going to spend 2. I'm going to spend 2 to do that. I'm going to spend 2 to do that. So bump it up twice. 2 conversation tokens.
So that you get to take a
project, which I'm not going to.
Okay.
But I can place a part, which I will do.
You can.
So I'm going to place this up there.
The head.
A head, which gets me 2 conversation tokens.
Correct.
That's a blue head, by the way.
Oh, all right, sorry.
And that will allow me to grab a part.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take a...
if you want red, I can shuffle red back into there. Because we're out.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So...
Yeah, that'd be good.
I will bring more reds back in. There's a new red supply. Go ahead.
Oh, that's not the one I wanted.
Oh, that's what you get.
That's fine. I'll just take I'll take the yellow legs, I guess, or something.
All right, you can spend 2
I spent
more.
2. And so I can take 2 more. I'm gonna do 1 to go down here to that 2 green guy with the 7s. Yeah, that contract.
Okay,
And
so that costs 1.
And then I've got 2 more, and I think
You can spend 1 more.
right, yeah. And I think I'll spend it to I would say like maybe push. I'll push. I don't know if I want to push anything else up. Oh yeah, because I can only spend 1. All right, I'm gonna push green up 1 more.
Okay, that's it. All right, so we
Maybe
are...
2 more. Oh, I can't.
You can't.
spend 2.
You're trying to spend things you don't have. Your body's writing checks. Or you're writing checks your body can't cash. So that's that. That's that. So now we only have to bring these down. We don't have any more left. I'm going to have to shuffle our supply.
Shuffle, shuffle.
Our discard pile over here. And then we will just grab one off the top. All right, and now I will go here. She will go here, and you will go...
Probably down here.
There you go.
And I'll place 2. These 2 parts. I kind of want to place 3 parts. Or do I want to go here first? Yeah, I'm going to go here instead. And I'll take the full 6. You with me?
Go for it.
All right, let's see if I can make some magic happen here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Yes, okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 4, 5. So I have 1 left. But because I'm taking this, I get to do that, which lets me spend a token to place a part. And I'll place that part, which gets me the bot, right? And then I can do 1 more thing. I will do... Oh, thanks. I'll just take this and...
That was your last move.
I know, but I'm thinking if I want to do an executive action.
Trade 2 for 1.
Yeah. But it would have to be one of these things on the top here.
It would, yes.
I'll do, yeah. No, I'm not going to do it. I only have this 1 project left, so.
Okay. Yeah.
I was like thinking, because honestly what I was thinking is that I could have taken that green head.
Oh, okay.
But I won't.
For what?
Just to have it in case like that needed to be finished.
Oh, Well, you can't finish it.
But I know because I don't have.
You don't have the project.
That was my whole thought process.
Okay. That's fine. So you're done.
Yeah.
All right. So now she's gonna go and she's gonna wipe these two. That's fine. I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna spend all 3 of my tokens, and I'm gonna put 1 here on the red. So that's it. So we are going to do cleanup. So that comes down. I already lowered the price of blues. These guys are going to slide down, and then we're going to go like so. 1 and 2.
Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
you get to move first.
I do. And I'm going to go here.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if I actually want to go.
You can't.
Maybe here. Why not?
Can't do 3.
Oh, actually, I don't have any conversation
That's what I'm
with you.
You don't really have a choice. She's going to go here. He is going to go here.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Choose your 2 parts.
I want to do things that I can't do.
Nope.
Okay.
So now you get 2 conversations.
Yes, I do. And then I put some legs.
All right. And now you can spend 1. So red just got dropped.
Yep. But I'm not going to spend any.
Okay, so you don't want to do that. That's special. Okay, so then you're done?
Yep.
All right. Did you take your red bot?
Nope. Did I take my red bot? No, I didn't. Thank you.
So I'm going to get 6 moves on this wheel. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Oops.
What?
3.
You can fix that.
Yeah. I'm going to take him for 4. And I can, these actually, when I was at 2.
Mm-hmm. You need to use the tracker.
I should have dropped this one. I'll put this head here, whatever. And then I moved 3. And then I took that for 4. And I'll bring down 1 of those and 1 of those, whatever. I'm going to spend that to place a pair of legs for 5. Get 2 of these. I can go 5. I get 1 more action. It's kind of silly. I'll just grab 1 of these for 6.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. There's really nothing else.
Nothing else to do.
I could do, no. And then she's going to go, and she's going to bring these 2 up, actually. And that's it.
Okay.
And then you're going to go first?
I'm going to what?
You're going to go first.
To place my person?
Yep. You're going to move your worker first.
I know, but I don't know what I want to do.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
I know we're getting so close.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we probably have 1 round left because you're probably going to go there and finish that robot. We should do our maintenance first. Can we clean this up?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll do maintenance.
I know you're very eager to make your green robot
That'll end the game.
and finish the game.
Just so we all know that that's the end of the game.
Yes.
So you might want to make a big move here and get everything you can in order.
I know. Well, I know where I need to go, so.
All right. Well, then head over.
Yeah, but freaking Sandra's in my spot. She's always in the way.
We know you have to
She's
go
either
here.
right on my butt or she's in the way.
There's really no negotiating that
No, there's
down.
not.
1. One. Actually, I want to do 3. And she's going to come join me. And that's fine. I really don't care about this lady. All right, let's do this final round.
Okay.
All right, so she starts out and she just wipes these guys and brings out 2 new parts.
Okay.
No big deal. What this is going to do for me is I'm going to lay 3 pieces here. So, and I got to pay 1 because she's here, and I got to pay 1 because I'm on the 3rd spot. So I'm going to go 1 to build this green guy. It's going to drop that down Pip. I just triggered end game.
Yep.
So after maintenance this round, game's over.
Yeah. I was just laughing at myself for taking extra tiles. Because those are going to cost me at the end.
They sure are. So I'm going to do a free action, and I'm going to swap one of these for another one.
Okay.
It doesn't even bother.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't even matter.
It's not. You're not on the swipe 2 for 1.
I know. That's what I would rather.
I know. Me too.
But either way, I'll just place 2 tiles. I'll go 1.
That's a good idea.
1 here. No. Let me see.
Well, it doesn't really matter.
It does.
Does it though?
Well, I guess it does.
It doesn't. Like unless you want tiles, that's just going to get you conversation tokens.
Yeah.
Which is equals points.
I'll throw him here. I'll throw him here. I'll just get 2 more. Doesn't really matter. So I'll take conversation. Yeah, these are worth a point each at the end, I think.
Oh, interesting.
What?
No, you just made things really interesting for me. What, really?
There you go.
Come on. That would have
right.
been so
No,
good.
it wouldn't have. Not for me. Okay. It is your turn.
Why can't I just keep my mouth shut? You always pull those things over on me.
Oh, how many turns did I let you take back this game?
I know, well, just one, but I think that this was, that would have been so cool. Let me tell the people at home why, since you won't get to see me play this out. So you had 2 body parts on red.
Yep.
And on my move, I have the ability to manipulate these right around these little lines, right? So I could theoretically bump red, place a tile.
Place a tile.
And bump either blue or yellow, which I'd probably bump blue, because I have blue, to grab a project and actually build that last red bot.
You would have had to build a project first.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yep.
But
yeah, you could have done it. I knew
I could have done it.
There was a reason why I didn't want to put 2 of the same color out there until you went, and then I was like, yep, that's right. That's why I didn't want to do
But it's the thing is, though, it would have, it would have given me enough conversation tokens then to do what I only, because here's the thing, I only have 3 conversation tokens to spend. So I would have probably net, like,
yeah, because you
the
couldn't
2
have taken
points.
any additional.
I probably would have net like 10 points.
Okay.
Because I would have gotten like maybe 6 or 8. My point is, whatever I do over here is going to net me about 7, 8 points anyway.
Okay.
Do you know what I
Well,
mean?
let's see what you're going to do over here.
All right. Well, I just love the balance. Like, I like the fact that it's like, when you get down to this, it's like, oh crap, I couldn't do that one thing, but what you have left kind of gives you the same. So
True. So how many are you going to spend? You can spend up to 3.
I can spend 3. I only have 2. So
Oh, you only have 2? I didn't
only
realize
have 2
that.
conversation tokens, yeah.
Okay.
So I would have gotten more had I been able to place. Oh, no, I wouldn't have actually.
You would not have gotten any for doing that.
Yeah. So, okay, let's say, I think I just want to spend both of these.
To push stuff?
No.
Okay.
Because that's only going to get me like 4. Well, that'll get me. Did you already drop green? For building your green bot?
Oh, no, I didn't. Here you go. Dropping green now.
Yeah, because that's going to be 4. That'll be like 8 points for me.
Yeah.
Or I could spend both of these there and get 7 points. You see what I mean? For my blue bot. But that would be points all for me and none for you.
Okay. So what are you going to do?
So I guess I'll take that project for 2.
This one?
The blue bot. Yeah, because that's only all I have. I'm on a 2 green bot right now. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Do you see? Oh.
That's where I messed up.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I was wondering what you were going to do with that
Yeah,
blue bot.
I messed that up.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll learn.
Okay.
Live and learn.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's all. That's it. That's my turn.
So we'll score it now.
All right.
So real simple. Real
Do you want to use
simple.
the score pad on the other side of this?
We are definitely going to use the score pad on the back of that. So we'll do some final scoring here.
Okay.
So we'll clear this off. Clear this off. Get rid of all this. And we're going to flip this. And now we have a score pad. So we're going to take our workers and we'll start them here and then start scoring.
All right. Take us through it.
So, first thing we score, for each of your completed bots, gain victory points determined by its value marker on the finance board.
All right. So, for me, I'm going to get green, 16.
Plus 6 for the blue is 22. plus 8 for the red is 30.
30. Okay, altogether.
Brief pause.
As if I'm
I can
checking
hear like
your mouth.
I can hear like that dot matrix printer going off. It's like as things are like printing, processing.
Okay, rip it off. We've got it.
Okay, so we have.
Next.
I'll just do all mine at once.
Okay.
16 and 12 is 28.
Okay.
I have to do math for her way, and I have to do math for me my way. It's just the things the things you got to do, right?
Sacrifices, right?
Okay. Assign your bot meeples to contract tiles you have claimed. So this is where I screwed up because I needed 2 blues to do this one.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to lose 2 points.
At least you're only losing 2 points,
yeah.
though.
So I lose 2, but I don't get anything because it was dumb. I should have I didn't play it right. So you need 2 green bots to satisfy this one.
Yep. Which
do
I
you have those? Okay. So then you're going to get 7, 8, 9 points.
39.
You need 1 blue bot to satisfy this one, which is another 7 points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, so this one here I get 12 points because I have a red and a blue.
1, 2, 38. Okay.
All right, so for each pair of speech tokens, you still have gained 1 victory point. So I get 2 points.
Very good.
For each contract tile you received but were unable to complete, you're going to lose points.
Yes,
so neither of us are in that position. For each part tile you have, you lose a point. So
8 points?
You're going to lose 3 points.
Okay.
And I'm going to lose 1.
That's not too bad. I thought I was going to lose 6.
And then for each and that's it.
That's it. That's close.
Yeah.
2, 3, yeah.
It's this.
Excellent.
This is what killed me.
Yeah,
Right
that
there.
was the one.
All I had to do was, let's see, I needed a yellow and a green. I could have taken this one. Boop. And that would have been another 12
you would have
points.
had to spend 3 on that turn.
I would have had to make a point to
we
do
don't
that.
know.
Or even if I took that one, I would have got 4 more points. 1, 2, 3, and I would have tied it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a mistake.
Right.
But hey, you
Okay.
live and learn.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
That's it. Let's talk about it.
All right.
There you have it. Bot Factory.
Bot Factory. I wonder who got the promotion.
I think you got it. Sandra was most happy with you.
She was following me around the whole game, so
She pretty much was.
she was
yeah.
taking all her notes.
So what are your thoughts here? So we normally on a preview game we normally don't give our thoughts, but this is beyond preview. This is like final,
I know.
like pretty much
It
final
is
rules.
A prototype. Well, you have to say.
Yeah, it is a prototype. But honestly, if you were to throw this game in front of me on the table, I wouldn't even
Yeah,
think
it doesn't feel like it.
this
so.
was remotely a prototype.
Right.
In any way. The rule book, we didn't find any issues with the rules at all. We didn't find any issues with any of the components at all.
Yeah, no questions. Very straightforward.
Very simple.
Easy to learn
10
without any
minutes to learn,
assistance.
45 minutes to play.
It took a little longer than 10 minutes to learn, I think, but
Yeah.
but it was close. It was pretty close.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward, and I think that I mean for us to we're familiar with a lot of the mechanics in a lot of Lacerda's games. So things like executive actions are not something that you really have to wrap your brain around if
Right.
you already understand how those work.
Yep.
Sandra, we're familiar with kind of how that
Yeah.
mechanic works. That sort of like not blocking, but little extra person you have to deal with. So we're familiar with that. And again, you kind of get that feel in a lot of Lacerda's games. It's all about how can I maximize the turn that I have, or the limited turns that I have in this game, to get the most out of what I'm doing. Like, how can I make the most combos and all of that? And in the heavier games, like the longer, heavier games, that is critical to winning the game or to making any kind of progress. And I think in this game, and I'm hesitant to even call it like lighter. It is lighter. It's faster playing, obviously, and it's much more scaled down. It's kind of scaled down just to the mechanics.
Yeah.
But you're just as like encouraged to make the most out of those actions. So I think you could come in and just play this as I'm going to go here and do this action. I'm going to go here and do this action. And if you have a bunch of beginner players, you're going to wrap the game up pretty quickly, just kind of building bots and doing that. If you really push the strategy, though, I think that with more strategic game players, I guess, or gamers, like us, you're going to want to, it's going to bother you if you're not doing more than one thing on your turn. Do you know what I mean by that? And that is, that's kind of the charm that I got out of
That's
this,
where the appeal is, right? It can appeal to a different type of gamer.
Right.
Not only can someone who doesn't really like heavy enjoy this, because they don't have to really go into the complex long-term strategies,
right.
You can and still get a lot out of the game, right? And not feel like it's overwhelming. Or you could get someone who likes a chunkier game and still find ways to challenge themselves with the complexities that are available here. They're available, but you don't need to necessarily optimize every single move to enjoy the game.
Right.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
So I would say this is probably like Bot Factory is to Kanban EV as Mercado de Lisboa is to Lisboa.
In a way.
Right, because Mercado de Lisboa takes one piece of that game and builds a game out of it, where this kind of takes the whole foundation and strips it down.
It strips it down to just the
core mechanics, I think, right?
core kind of like areas, I guess.
I guess you could say, yeah.
So it's like it's like taking it and scaling it down. Well,
in the whole, as a whole, versus versus taking Station 2, where you're actually on the conveyor belt and making a game completely out of that. I think that's where the differences lies. Which you could you could do many things here, but I think that's probably a better analogy. It's the whole game condensed down.
It's kind of like introduction to Kanban.
I guess you start here and then graduate up to Kanban.
Yeah, right? I mean, I honestly think that this is probably like this would kind of epitomize like an introduction to a lot of Lacerda type games.
Yeah, this would be a good
you
entry.
could play this again just as a face value. I'm building bots. I'm going to take one action and not do much else on my turn, and then slowly kind of learn how to optimize your turns without having to play through a 90-minute game and get really frustrated because of the length and complexity of that game.
And I think a lot of what you're not having to worry about here is to manage a player board.
Exactly. This is the first thing when we opened it up. You're like, well, where's your player board?
Yeah, there's no player boards, which is a huge bonus for someone who's learning this type of game and to come into this space, because when you've got to manage what's out on this main board, plus you've got to manage your own personal player board, and you're trying to trigger things off of that, in addition to what's out here, it can be a little bit messy.
Well, especially because there's some interaction here, and there is a lot of that. You know, if you're a newer gamer and you're playing with other people in a situation like this, you can get frustrated because somebody took the piece you wanted, or somebody took the project you wanted, or somebody took the contract you wanted, or bumped things in a way that screws up your plan. So having to deal with like your own personal board and having to manage that, I think, is a lot. So this is a good kind of training to, okay, I can't get what I wanted the way I wanted to do it. And you saw that several times throughout the playthrough. Even us, I'm like, freaking Sandra is following me everywhere. Or you're, thinking, oh crap, I screwed something up. How else can I get done what I need to get done? And there's always a way to get it done.
There's ways to do it.
There's ways to get done what you need to get done. And I think that's the kind of brilliance in a lot of these designs.
In a lot of these designs, exactly. Yeah. Well said. Well said. All right, I think that about wraps it up for me.
How about you? So too.
All right, so this is on Kickstarter. Go check it out. The link will be down below. Go check out the game page on the Board Game Nexus. If you haven't joined the Board Game Nexus, please feel free to do that. You can also join us on Facebook and on Discord. All that information is on the Board Game Nexus website.
Yes, we're everywhere.
We're everywhere now. So come on, join our community. We'd love to have you.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so there it is. That is Bot Factory by Vital Macerda. Go check it out. Highly recommend.
All right. See ya.
See ya.